Please welcome to the center stage the Tampa Bay Times music critic, Sean Daly.
I can't quit you. I need more John Thomas in my life.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare thought that is. Hey, we're talking movie soundtracks because you recently did an article on movie soundtracks, and all of a sudden it started blowing up online and people talking about this.
Yeah, you know, I know you are too. I'm a big soundtrack buff. You know, in the 80s, you and I grew up in the 80s, which was like the reign of the soundtrack, you know? And so this is 40, new movie, This is 40 by Judd Apatow, comedy, and Django Unchained by Quentin Tarantino. I listened to these two soundtracks, and they're great, you know? And the movie kind of, you know, the music is integrated well with the movie, and it reminded me of the golden days. This is 40 Apatow, Fiona Apple with a wicked vitriolic song on there.
You don't say what you mean, you don't talk loud enough.
Django Unchained is just like Tarantino's film. It's eclectic. You got James Brown and Tupac doing a mashup together.
Y'all remember me? Y'all remember me? Let's pick some of our favorite movie soundtracks, and one of mine is Quentin Tarantino, and it's Reservoir Dogs.
Steelers Wheel, man. Stuck in the middle
with you. You know, when that cuts in, especially the juxtaposition with what's happening in that scene at the time and that song playing, it was a perfect match. And even, what's the Little Green Bag right off the top?
Looking back on the track for a little green bag. Got the fine, just the kind of loser mind.
Tarantino he's an old school guy, obviously. You know, he wears his influences on his sleeve, and he said that when he writes a script, a lot of times the music comes first. You know so you'll have, and he has this huge vinyl collection, and he gets a lot of his ideas from that. And I think that we're missing those directors that use music, not making musicals, but integrate the music so well.
So what's one of your favorites?
An old Scorsese picture, Paul Newman, Tom Cruise, The Color of Money. It's in the way that you use it is on there by Clapton, but also some great blues. B.B. King,
you have
Robert
Warren Zevon.
Yes!
There
you go.
London.
Drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's. His hair was perfect.
So good, John Thomas. You
How about one of my favorites?
I want to hate you and I can't.
Yeah, well, I find I feel the same way about me too. But one of my favorites too, an all-time favorites, and I think what you were just talking about before, how he really melds the music into the movie, and you wonder if he's thinking of the music as he's writing the movie. Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie, great British, you know, former Mr. Madonna.
Golden Brown, when it comes in that movie Snatch, you have the Stranglers playing Gorgeous George lying on the ground after he's been knocked out. It just meshes so well.
Yeah, and too many movies today, like your Transformers soundtracks, they have nothing really to do with the movie. They're just
totally
going to sell
chaos.
product. Yeah, it's chaos, and it just, I don't know. I don't even think Michael Bay really likes music that much. He just likes explosions, you know? I got to give a shout out to Kenny Loggins. How do you feel about Kenny Loggins?
Hey,
you can't hate on Kenny. I have the Caddyshack soundtrack on vinyl. I loved it. I talked to him once. He was parked in a 7-Eleven parking lot, and Kenny Loggins was singing to me. It was like one of the greatest moments of my life.
Did you tell him the Gopher made that song? If it wasn't for the Gopher, that song would be nothing.
Gopher dance. I don't know. I want you to check out This is 40, Django Unchained, the soundtracks. You're going to love them, and you're going to love me in a much deeper, bigger way.
Sean Daly, I already love you.
All right, there you go.
Thanks for being here. You've never seen Caddyshack?
What was that? A dancing, what, gerbil? Gopher?
Gerbil.
I don't know what it is.
Coming up, Super Bowl news.
I'll see it soon. We're going to tell you what's different about this year's Super Bowl commercials. Plus, here's a look at some of the